This is a DMX lighting demo going over the Chauvet Obey 70 lighting controller, as well as the Chauvet Par38 fixture, Slimpar38. So before we start, we have to decide if we're controlling it in DMX mode or not. Otherwise, we have some functions on here. So we hit the menu button and we cycle through them. So 3-channel DMX, 7-channel DMX. C is static colors, which we can choose up to 7 different ones. S is program speed. Then U is custom static colors, so if you save your own into there, you can. And then P is 7 color program switching, P1, we go into that and we go down to 1, and that's gonna switch between 7 colors at a certain rate. So what we're worried about here is DMX mode. And so before we start, we have to decide if we want 3-channel or 7-channel. I'm going to do 3-channel because it makes it a little easier to use the Obey 70, and we don't necessarily need all the crazy strobe functions of 7-channel DMX for this purpose. So once I select 3-channel, I hit enter, and now I see D, which tells me I'm in 3-channel DMX mode, and then this is the channel number. So since this is my second fixture, and the first fixture is assigned to the address D1, then that eats up red, green, and blue for the first DMX 3 channels. Now this one is gonna be 4, 5, and 6. My third fixture would be 7, 8, 9, and on and on and on. So I've got this one set to D4, and then I am ready to go. So as soon as I select the second fixture on my controller and I turn the sliders up and down, then we have red, green, blue all together, and we can mix them together and create custom colors if we want. So after you have your lights programmed in whichever corresponding DMX mode, either 3 or 7-channel that you need, then you can start to program the controller, which this one I'm using is the Chauvet Obey 70 model. It's a rack mount unit. It can control up to 12 fixtures, I believe. It has fog, strobe, all sorts of fun stuff. And it has 30 banks, and each bank can contain 8 different scenes, and you can have chases as well. So first we can see if we select fixture 1, then we have control over that red, green, and blue for that channel. Then we select number 2, and we have on the next 3 faders, red, green, and blue. And then the third one, we have red, green, blue. So I've set up some scenes already, but I'm going to show you how to program a scene on the Obey 70. So to enter program mode, you have to hold down the program button for about 3 seconds. The menu switches to program. Then we turn on the controller, we've entered the program mode. Now, using the sliders, modify the values of the desired channel. So we'll select fixture 1 here, that's the one on the far left, and I'll change it to be yellow. Okay, once I have that scene set, then what I do is make sure I'm on the right bank and the right area. Then I go to MIDI add, and then I hit scene number 1. I'm going to replace that scene, and the lights blink to confirm that that scene took. So now I'll take the fixture out and off, and if I switch to scene 2 and then back to 1, I've got my scene saved in there, the yellow on the left and the 2 reds. Once you've programmed all of your scenes, then to exit program mode, you hold the program button again for a couple of seconds. Defaults to blackout. We'll undo that. And now I'm going to manually trigger my scenes from my MIDI keyboard. MIDI note 00, which is the lowest C in MIDI notation, corresponds to the first scene. So I've hit the C, C -2, the octave below C0, 2 octaves below. Now I'm going to go to C sharp, and then just up chromatically. And I've only programmed 12 scenes on this, so the 13th one is a blackout. So fairly quickly, you can have a MIDI keyboard with a whole bunch of scenes controlling many different lights. So if there were a rhythm going right now, and then I can record those MIDI notes into my digital audio workstation, Pro Tools, etc. Then play it back, and the light show will be controlled by the MIDI. I've chosen the song Get Lucky by Daft Punk, and up next is the video of not only the scrolling MIDI information you can see projected onto this same screen, but also the light show as it is just on the white screen, so you can see it'll alternate back and forth. Thanks for watching.